What to read in this week's edition. Welcome to this week's edition. Here's a look at some of the stories making headlines across Portugal. Front page. A major new adventure park is set to transform central Portugal with plans unveiled for a €12 million development in the municipality of Castanheira de Pera. The ambitious project will cover around 45 hectares near São João da Mata and will be developed in 3 phases. Rather than creating a traditional amusement park, the focus will be firmly on outdoor activities and adventure tourism, making the most of the region's stunning natural landscape. Visitors can look forward to an impressive range of attractions, including an alpine coaster, a zip line, downhill mountain bike trails, climbing areas, treetop adventure courses, free-fall experiences, and a crazy kart circuit designed specially for younger visitors. One of the park's standout features will be a 1-kilometre cable car connecting the centre of Castanheira de Pera directly to the new attraction. As well as providing convenient access, the journey is expected to offer spectacular panoramic views across the surrounding mountains and countryside. The location has also been carefully chosen, sitting next to Praia das Rocas, one of Portugal's best-known inland beaches. Visitors will be able to combine thrilling outdoor activities with water sports such as canoeing and paddle boarding and cable wakeboarding, creating a complete day out for families and adventure enthusiasts alike. Local officials say the project is about much more than tourism. It is expected to create job support, local hotels, restaurants and shops, while strengthening central Portugal's reputation as one of the country's leading outdoor tourism destinations. Although construction dates and an opening timeline have not yet been announced, excitement is already building for what promises to become one of Portugal's newest visitor attractions. Tourism. Visitors heading to some of the Algarve's busiest beaches this summer may soon notice something new before they even step onto the sand. Portugal is planning to introduce beach maps at the entrances to several Algarve beaches, helping visitors clearly understand where they can and cannot set up their own beach umbrellas. The announcement was made by Environment Minister Maria da Graça Carvalho, following discussions with mayors from several Algarve municipalities and Grandola on the Alentejo coast. The idea is simple. Every beach has a different layout, meaning there isn't one universal rule that applies everywhere. At some locations, concession areas and safety zones extend close to the shoreline, while other beaches leave much larger public spaces available. To avoid confusion, local council will work alongside the Portuguese Environment Agency and the Maritime Authority to create clear visual maps showing designated areas before visitors enter the beach. Municipalities are being encouraged to install the maps as quickly as possible, particularly as Portugal's summer bathing season is already underway. Officials hope the initiative will improve safety, reduce misunderstandings, and help everyone enjoy the country's beautiful coastline while respecting local regulations. Property. Portugal's rental market is showing signs of easing, with national asking rents falling for the 5th consecutive month. According to the latest figures from property portal Idealista, the national median asking rent stood at €16.30 per square metre at the end of June. That's a decrease of 2.4% compared with the same period last year, and marks a continued decline from the record high of €17 per square metre, reached in October 2025. The figures continue a consistent trend seen throughout 2026. Asking rents have now fallen every month this year, with decreases recorded in January, February, March, April, May, and now June. While some regional cities continue to experience local price growth, the overall national picture suggests that rental prices are gradually cooling after several years of rapid increases. Whether this trend continues throughout the rest of the year remains to be seen, but for renters it's certainly welcome news. Travel. Portugal has been named the most affordable country in Europe for a family camping holiday this summer. The findings come from a new study by discovercars.com, which compared camping and car rental costs across some of Europe's most popular family destinations. Researchers analysed several campsites in each country, calculating the average cost of a one-week stay between the 27th of July and the 2nd of August, before combining that with local car rental prices. Portugal came out on top, with a total average cost of just €363 for a long weekend camping holiday. One reason for the country's success is its exceptionally affordable car hire, averaging €143, while a week's camping costs around €220. Spain followed closely behind with an average cost of €398, while Austria ranked third at €445. The United Kingdom came in fourth with average costs of €504, followed by Sweden at €552. At the opposite end of the scale, Netherlands was found to be Europe's most expensive camping destination, with combined costs averaging more than €1,000. Switzerland ranked second most expensive, followed by Norway, Finland and France. Alexandros Bureks, head of growth at discovercars.com, says Portugal offers families an ideal combination of affordability and variety. Whether it's camping beside scenic hiking trails, relaxing close to beautiful beaches, or taking a road trip across neighbouring Spain. He says families have plenty of opportunities for memorable summer adventures without breaking the budget. His advice for anyone planning a camping holiday is to book both campsites and rental cars well in advance, helping reduce costs while ensuring availability during the busy summer season. Sustainability. Finally, this week, recycling project in the Algarve is giving discarded fishing nets an entirely new purpose. Instead of ending up in landfill or contributing to marine pollution, thousands of kilograms of old fishing nets collected from ports of Olhão and Quarteira will soon be transformed into clothing and footwear. Around 8.5 tons of fishing nets have been recovered as part of Portugal's Blue Bioeconomy Pact, a national programme bringing together businesses, researchers and innovation partners to find sustainable new uses for marine sources. The recovered nets are being collected through Lujagua, part of the Aquapor group, before being processed into textile fibres suitable for manufacturing. Textile development is being led by the TMG group, which is creating a new generation of clothing and footwear using recycled fishing nets alongside algae-based materials. The wider Blue Pact includes around 80 Portuguese organisations, ranging from large companies and startups to universities and research centres. Together they are working to develop innovative products and technologies that make better use of marine resources while reducing environmental impact. Claudia Guerreiro, Innovation and CSR and ESG Manager at the Aquapor Group, says the project demonstrates how sustainability and innovation can work in hand while also raising awareness of marine pollution and the growing problem of microplastics. The initiative has already supported the development of more than 50 new product services and technologies and represents an investment of $133 million. Looking ahead, Portugal hopes projects like this will strengthen its position within the global blue sector, which is expected to be worth around €200 billion by the year of 2030. It's a powerful reminder that materials once considered waste can find valuable new life through innovation and sustainable thinking. And that wraps up this week's News Roundup. For the full stories, pick up your free copy of the Portugal News, available from today, or visit theportugalnews.com to read the latest news online.